Hello guys, welcome to a 2v2 plus 2 single lords. We've got Pig and Sheriff versus Phillip and Abbot versus Saladin and Wolf on their own. Hopefully you enjoy. I put Phillip and Abbot together because they're meant to be vastly improved with the UCP, but we'll find out. I think Pig and Sheriff are both good lords as they are, but yeah, I really don't know what to expect from this. So that's the Abbot. We've got Phillip there. We've got Saladin here. Wolf here. With Sheriff and Pig.
Once more onto the breach.
I've chosen these positions because I'm hoping that Saladin will clash with these two and Wolf will clash with these two, obviously. But obviously, who knows? I keep saying obviously as if it is obvious, but I don't know what will happen. I don't know if Abbot is going to go crazy and kill everyone. I don't know if he's going to struggle. I have no clue. Looks like Pig and Abbot are skirmishing early anyway. I don't see anything coming from these attacks. Unfortunately for the Sheriff, he hasn't really built his castle very well. It's all open and just not great.
Once more onto the breach.
Obviously this game's RNG, but you know, I think it'd be interesting to see what happens because I don't have a clue. As I say, I'm quite new to the UCP. Why this castle is still completely open, I don't have a clue, but not great. Phillip is recruiting quite a few knights actually. Let's see, Phillip is the weakest lord at the moment, but Wolf is out gold, so I don't think that will last long now. Don't know what the Pigs units were thinking, just standing there. The Abbot actually does look very strong. The flip side is the Sheriff looks very weak at the moment.
Your allies.
And I'll be honest, I know someone told me that Phillip has benefited, not necessarily most, but alongside Abbot has seen some of the most improvement. I found that he's still quite useless most of the time, but it doesn't mean that he always will be, right? He may have his moments where he's quite good. I probably shouldn't use vanilla castles for this though, because like this is just a piece of rubbish castle, isn't it? They break through that, they're in. Big force gets in there, he's dead. Sheriff keeps giving Wolf these, I don't know, they almost seem half-hearted attacks, right? They're not going to achieve much. Although he's so low on gold that maybe he'll be able to wear him down a little bit. I'm just not certain. Not certain of anything with UCP. It's been quite fun actually trying out all the settings and different mods and things, but some of the mods are just awful. There's quite a bit that I would change, but like, yeah, I'm not going to. Okay, just check that everyone's doing okay. Saladin's still. Oh look, Phillip's castle's open. Not great for him. Let's just see. Oh, he's closed it, so I can focus on this to see how well the Abbot does. Honestly, better than I expected. Oh, I forgot also I could change the settings to remove the limits on unit production speed, right? I think the problem is once you download every mod, it wipes the other settings, so you have to keep redoing it, and it's something that I don't really think about. So I mean, I do have aggressive AI on at the moment, and some other mods. I believe that the aggressive AI is overriding the UCP2, but I'm not sure. So currently Phillip is struggling the most. No, now pig. Like, the reality is, it's still fairly even. It's anyone's game at this point. I do think that is one of my weaknesses making these videos. So I try to get things as even as possible, so that they will be, I don't know, as unpredictable as I can, basically, and not like super one-sided. Because this, if say I put Wolf and Saladin together, they may decide to start targeting the same lords, and at that point it's kind of a waste. Waiting for a big Saladin attack, and here it comes. Just make sure, yeah, that's right. I don't really know why the assassins keep attacking the walls. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make a great deal of sense to me why they don't just keep going over the gatehouse, but you know, look. Unfortunately, Phillip is not performing to the best of his abilities in this one. It's a shame. Doesn't surprise me, but I will say early game he was doing quite well. I thought his knights would be a bit more instrumental in disrupting Saladin's economy, and I figured if he was much better than he normally is, he could be interesting, but maybe in a different matchup. So we'll have a look again. You see Abbot is coming into his own now. Abbot is becoming very strong. So whoever it was that told me Abbot gets very powerful with the UCP, you were right. He has improved. Honestly, he's incomparable to what he was. I think he's going to kill the pig here. I'd say there's a very, very good chance he kills pig. Even if all of his engineers and stuff die. Oh, no, okay, I take that back. I don't think he will kill the pig, but he's too spread out. His monks are getting picked off. If his pikes were a bit further forward, maybe. They just didn't quite manage it. Maybe more archers. I mean, he did lose an awful lot of archers to the crossbows at the start, and the macemen. I think the macemen really helped the pig out there. Currently the strongest lord on here is probably Saladin. The only reason why I say that is, I mean, Wolf is a much better lord overall, but the fact is he's been hammered this whole time by the sheriff, and yeah, I think if something happens to, say, Pig, Sheriff will be under fire. Wouldn't surprise me if Wolf and Saladin started fighting shortly after, and I think Saladin would come out on top, as things currently stand, that is. I know the unit numbers are very similar, but even so. Yeah, the archers are kind of doing a little bit, not much. I think if he had his engineers to attack this and destroy that, Pig would be in danger. I feel like Philip has to be the first to die, surely. He was quite lucky Saladin didn't finish him off last time, but you know, he has rebuilt reasonably well. I don't know, he's still not looking good. A big attack from Saladin might finish the job, but you know, have to be a bunch of horse archers and stuff. No one really has that much gold at the moment. Obviously, apart from Abbot. Oh, now that is a big attack. If I were the sheriff, I'd be very worried seeing that. Although it just depends. If he can kill the crossbows, if he can do all that, then he will survive this, but I'm not sure. Oh, look. Wolf walked all his units through the fire, so he'll definitely live this. I actually really like the sheriff's, I think it's Tabitha Castle, or I'm not 100% certain which one it is. One of the modded castles is really great for sheriff. And look. Oh, if that had stayed open, things would have been really bad for, I know I say really a lot, but it would have been disastrous for Pig. But again, he doesn't really get his units together before sending them in, and that's his greatest weakness, I think. Now, Sheriff is currently in quite a bit of trouble. Wolf has locked down his economy, and things are not looking great. Abbot and Phillip are holding off Saladin pretty well. They're not... I mean, Philip's attacking Saladin a bit, and Saladin's attacking Philip a bit. But yeah, I think if the Abbot helped Philip out a bit more, things could start to really shift. Now, obviously, it's not looking great for Pig and Sheriff as a team. As much as I like them, as strong as they are absolutely struggling in this matchup. Which does, I must admit, it does surprise me. As I say, Abbot and Phillip are usually quite bad. So I would have thought that they would be losing to everyone, but they're not. Sheriff retook this area, so we'll see. I mean, if he destroys that, maybe that's okay. He definitely needs to kill that tower, kill that gatehouse. He's just not got enough siege. I actually think I've forgotten to reapply the setting that makes them attack with a larger force each time. Because it seems like he's just sending the same thing over and over again. I could be wrong, he might have a couple more archers or something, but I don't think he does. Oh boy, Phillip, you're not looking too good, pal. Impressed that he's... I genuinely, even though he's next to his ally, and you know, they are connected, I'm genuinely impressed that he's still alive. Oh, we got a big wolf attack coming. Again, if wolf throws away... Look, I don't understand this, you see, he's got his castle open and he goes on the outside to attack that for no reason. Just screws him over every time. Sheriff defended, but... Okay, now Phillip should be worried. Got the horse archers, he's got the archers, he's got the siege. Wait, does he have the siege? Yeah, he has the siege, but why has he set up there? That's a silly thing to do. I mean, he's got the ram, so maybe the ram will be what breaks him in, I'm not sure. Okay, I say that and it looks like... Wait, is he destroying this? He is. Just how the angle is sometimes, it makes it look like he's going for something adjacent. Unfortunately, not enough of a force to kill. Big numbers seem like they're thinning a bit. Whether they are or not, we'll find out. 133. About the same, actually. Having said that, I think this is where Pig dies. His maces are not rushing out for some reason. God, that's a hell of an attack from Abbot. And Pig somehow survived that. He's half dead. I guess it's better to be half dead than dead. Obviously. What? Let's just see. Yeah. Phillip is on... I don't know. He's probably got enough health to survive 2 assassins at once. Maybe 3. Saladin looking strong. Abbot looking very strong. Wolf and Sheriff in some distress. Wolf has a great defensive force, but he doesn't have a great deal that he can send out right now. If he does send that out, he's an idiot, but we'll see. He probably wants another 100.
Saving.
Oh boy, look, Saladin's coming in on the action too. Pig is in some... Oh, no, Pig is fine. Now, why the monks decided to come this way, I have no idea. I think if Saladin could destroy the gatehouse, it's quite bad. Or Pig. I feel like Wolf and... Look, the thing is, Wolf and Saladin are either both going to dominate this, or Abbot does have a chance with his massive, well, I should just say vast gold reserves, right? Phillip and Pig are both looking terrible right now. Another Abbot attack coming. And no, I thought that was a wolf attack coming same time. It's not. There's some harassment. Again, he just... I think if he gets that siege down, could be over. And I think it will be over soon. I mean, 500, look, when I do the speed, I think 500's the max. I know you can go up to like 5,000 or whatever, but it doesn't seem to go any faster. Wonder if it's PC limitations or just like the game can't do it. Oh, okay, siege died again, it's just a shame. I think Pig really is being not necessarily saved by Sheriff's crossbows down here, but certainly they're stopping him from losing a lot of troops every attack. And here comes another Saladin attack. I really do think he has the potential. If he stopped doing this to the walls with the horse archers, he could kill him. I think that's what's so infuriating to me. He just died. There's no way. Huh, an attack from Sheriff. I didn't actually see that coming. I thought he was way too weak to stage an attack, and the reality is, he currently is. He shouldn't have done that. If Wolf can capitalise on it with some horse archers or something, it could be very bad for Sheriff. Yeah, look, this archer force does seem to be getting a bit bigger each time. I think that's all that's getting larger though. No one else is in any danger at all. And okay, look, he's built himself back up. If he had done this attack a couple minutes ago and just attacked from the inside, like, I don't know, any normal, I know he's AI, but like a normal person would, I think he could have killed him. Phillip going for an attack now. And it's easily just shrugged off by Saladin. Abbot just isn't sending enough siege forward to deal with all this stuff. It's a shame. Because I think he could really do something good. But yeah. It's not working out for him. He's got all these guys here. If he were to send all of those forward and catapult and all that, fairly big force there. Don't know if they're going for Sheriff or Pig. They are going for the Sheriff. Kind of a silly attack as usual. Don't know why the assassins aren't climbing the gatehouse. It must be a setting, surely, that's preventing them from doing it. Now it's not looking good for Pig. He's already half health. I think this is where he dies.
A message from the pig.
Pig held on for a really long time then, I must admit.
No! No! Saving. A message from the Abbot. I am slowly but surely going to rule this land.
Sheriff is making a nuisance of himself, but I don't see that lasting. If Sheriff does get killed next, which I think he will, I think Abbot has to kill, or has to attack Sheriff next, and Sheriff is going to be attacked by Wolf and all that. I think if that does happen, it'll be very interesting to see whether this team of, I hate to say it, but these guys are usually the reject team, right? Be interesting to see if they can secure the win. Now Phillip is not looking good. He's not healthy at all. But if he lives, then we'll see. kind of wondering what these guys are doing. I mean, look, they have every opportunity to break through. Doesn't seem like they're going to in this attack. I mean, I've been wrong before, but I can't see any way that they get through any of these walls. Well, apart from the open one, obviously. I think Wolf will attack soon. He's got a massive force, so I think if Wolf and Pig were to simultaneously attack, could be game over for Sheriff. I have to be honest, his Phillip attacks are a little disappointing. Never mind, look, they can climb the walls and can go up the gatehouse, they're just choosing not to every time. This is just bizarre. What? Didn't actually mean to increase the speed that much, there we are. Although I must admit that did seem to go up more than 500. Usually it won't. I mean, it could be the amount of units in here, it could be the amount of lords left, it could be anything. As you can see, Sheriff has lost all of this stuff. He's not rebuilding it. It looked like he just deleted more. Oh no, never mind, he's rebuilding now. But here comes the archers. I'm wondering where the engineers are. Nope, not seeing the engineers anywhere. Wow, that was a bad use of your pitch, Gareth. And with Wolf currently locking down the stone, it's very dangerous.
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
I wonder how he affords the pitch, to be honest, when he's had no gold for like, I don't know how long. It must be 10 minutes. It's got to have been quite a while. Like, this match feels like it's dragged on a bit, but you know, just nothing's been happening. The Sheriff is surviving this attack. We'll not survive another one like that though. Wolf should kill him. It'd be really silly not to attack now. Yeah, and there comes the attack. Now, if it goes around here again, I don't even know what I'd say.
A message from the sheriff.
Oh, running out of cash again. Fetch me the tax collector.
Yeah, we can see he is gone. Doesn't matter that he's got fire defense. Doesn't matter that he's got a ton of crossbows. Those pikes are soaking up all that ammo, all the missile damage, and they are just leading the way for those swords. Oh wow, wow. Okay, must admit I'm impressed. Your smaller force is obviously not going to kill Wolf, but kill Sheriff, but I figure Abbot has to attack in a minute, right? Got almost 500 troops. Okay. It's very important to save regularly when I'm doing these. I don't know if it's jarring or not, but the reality is I'm not editing it out. It's just what it is. Like, this does tend to crash quite often, so. Oh, actually, he might survive this attack. Oh, I don't know. The thing is, the reason why I'm not sure is because of all these crossbows here. Depends if he goes through here. He did. He went through a side gate, so never mind. Oh, he's dead to wolf though.
A message from the sheriff.
Lost again.
I think this is where things start to get interesting.
A message from the wolf.
My master informs you of his desire to take control of your lands. Prepare yourself.
You see, Saladin is in trouble now. Saladin is in massive trouble. At one point I was thinking he looked really good, and if he had killed Phillip in that one attack, you know, where he got him down to a slither. A sliver of health. He would have, I don't know, I think he would have been able to overpower the Abbot, but as you can see, whoever told me Abbot's really good now, you're certainly right. I've had mixed results with Abbot, but yeah, Abbot is wrecking everyone. He almost killed Saladin in that attack. Like, Saladin is going down any second. Well, you know, next attack probably. Especially if his towers get destroyed. Which, I mean, the knights may destroy the towers. I think they're just going to go for the infrastructure. So, I'm not sure. This team that I really thought had zero chance of winning this at the start has impressed me. Saladin can't afford to attack again. He shouldn't be sending these troops forward. He doesn't have the gold, he doesn't have the troops. He needs to be mega defensive. Even then, he's pretty screwed. You see, this is the killer attack.
A message from Saladin.
The situation is grave indeed. Maybe a change of plan is needed.
Especially as the wolf is... Oh, look, never mind. I was going to say the wolf is destroying him with the siege. And then Abbot obviously killed that. Bit of a rough end for Saladin.
A message
Impressed.
from Saladin.
You are mighty.
Impressed that he survived the first attack because, frankly,
I put
was pretty
myself
massive.
at your
Lots of swords, lots of pikes, and he doesn't have
Message from the
crossbows. So
Abbot. I am slowly but surely going to rule this land.
I can't say I think that much of Phillip, although the fact that he did survive that that massive attack is, again, I know I keep saying impressive, but it is impressive. For a lord that's usually like the rat plus, right? Completely worthless. He's been doing really well. Instead that, I don't know how they're going to overcome the wolf. Going to need a lot of siege. Going to have to keep bombarding him. He's got more units. Got more units than, say, Abbot. And obviously, look, Philip's gaining gold, but it's not doing that great. However, what I will say is that they are killing these fire ballistas off, which is honestly massive. The fire ballistas are a huge part of his defense. If he can kill those, then he can. Then the Abbot can get his siege forward and start destroying the towers, destroy the walls, and maybe something will happen. It's just crazy. Look, almost 600 troops. Obviously, he's about to lose all of them. He just doesn't have the siege. Neither of them do. Well, look, the fact that they're destroying the trebuchets, destroying the fire ballistas, I can't see Wolf winning this. He doesn't have gold. I mean, look. Wolf is the best lord in the game. He has every chance to come back. If he has a big enough force and he attacks Philip from this side, yeah, there's a good chance he can win, but I don't know. I kind of wish I had put Wolf over this side and Saladin over that side. I just thought that the Wolf would be too strong against Philip's knights with his crossbows. I mean, I think I was right on that, but it would have been a quicker game, I think a more interesting one. I also never knew that Wolf had a bit of a maze sort of situation going on there with an open part and extra walls and things. Oh, that tower's almost done. If that goes down, it's a good chunk of troops gone. I think as long as Wolf doesn't go on the attack, he'll survive for quite some time. Another big attack. Well, I say big attack. Look, Philip's siege. A single ram. Single ram. Little bit pathetic. Now Wolf is losing his archers very slowly, but they are definitely going. Still in the yellow, so means okay. You see, he's not getting his fire ballistas back quickly. He has to keep making these trebuchets for whatever reason, even though they've got absolutely no use for him in this match. Well, in the rest of this match at all. I really do wish he would send an attack out though. Of course it would be dumb. Of course it would, but be very interesting. I don't know if he could kill Philip or not, but I would think he would be able to, even with the Abbot next to him. I think he could, and then from there it would be 1v1, and I would say he'd win that all day long. It's finally in the rad. Briefly, he had more units than both lords combined. I'll pause it and come back when the next attack happens because it's just saves a bit of time. Okay, another attack. This one is a bit smaller, I think. Oh no, it's because his units are all going that way. But obviously we can see Wolf is getting whittled down. He's still got, I mean, he's gaining in troops, but he's not putting them back on this tower. This tower is about dead. Yeah, so I'll just keep pausing it till the attacks come. I don't know if you want me to do that, but the reality is, you know, I'm not trying to waste people's time. I play this game for fun, right? I play it for myself more than anything, but, you know, for everyone who has subbed, whoops. I obviously, I don't want to waste your time. And it's really annoying when the game does that. I mean, when Steam does that, it really pisses me off. Oh wow. Wolf is doing the silliest thing he could possibly do. He waited for both of them to attack and then he sent out a massive force. I feel like this could be good game Wolf. There's no way he's breaking through two armies. Especially seeing as he uses negative fear factor. You see, he lost over 100 troops in that. I mean, look, okay, it wasn't enough to kill him, clearly. Yeah, not looking great, Wolf. I mean, look, the archers are... I know it seems almost pointless to show every encounter, but the archers really are killing this force very slowly, but they are killing it. I think if he can kill that, if he can kill that tower, the end will be quite close. Well, will be very close. That tower survived, that tower's probably going to survive, but he does have a good amount of troops in and he's really starting to do some work to Wolf now. I think that attack by Wolf was a massive mistake. That tower's gone, that tower's gone. Unfortunately for the duo, they didn't have forces over here because they would have killed all that. And obviously that would be really bad for Wolf. Oh no, look, he did kill it. Okay. Another attack coming in. I mean, as you can see, Wolf can't rebuild. Although having said that, why these units are just standing here doing nothing, I don't know. And that is the gatehouse down. Sorry, I can feeling the game start to stutter a bit, so
a message from the wolf.
against all the odds, the terrible team won. I guess they're not terrible anymore, but very surprising to me indeed. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.